Scorpion's Fatality, and I have a 10-minute video on my channel, but it's on private because I'm not happy with it. Anyway, this is a small little video on what the hell is a free furring on a fursuit. So anyway, I have never used duct tape or masking tape or whatever tape. I've never taped my fursuit heads. I tried back in 2016, but didn't work, and I hated it, and I said screw it, and I'm never using this. So, what the heck is free furring? Now, free furring is taking fur, faux fur, laying it down on the head, and then sewing it just right there. You don't really have duct tape. You're not tracing out patterns and stuff. You're basically, what I like to do is I like to draw on my heads. But I've gotten used to it, so I don't even really need to draw unless it's like patterning. And then what I like to do though is I like to line my mouth and then start with the muzzle, the jaw, and then work my way back. And what I'll do is I will take my my bits of fur and I will try to line it up to fit. That's the wrong direction. I'm a bad person. And then I will pin it down, and then I will cut whatever is needed, and then I'll start sewing. And I use a lot of hidden stitches. I also use blanket stitches, because the thing is, most of the time, whenever you free fur, you might be sewing on top of the fur. So instead of sewing the back of the fur, I might have to sew on top of the fur. So here's what I'm sewing, but it's already pinned to the head, and it's a tight space, and I can't pull it out. So I have to sew on top, so it has, I usually use a Jim Henson stitch. But the only thing is that this process sometimes can look a little bit sloppy, but most of the time it's fine. Also, I recommend shaving your fur before you even try to put it on your head. I recommend laying everything down first and then shaving, but it's up to you really. Also, make sure that the fur goes back. The fur always goes back, and then the back, it goes down. It goes like that. No matter what, the fur always has to be going back. And for ears, it always goes towards the tip. For the neck, it always goes down. For any hair like this is actually stuffed. This is, the fur direction is going forward. That's why it looks all ratty. But I've made it that way so whenever I brush it, it actually fluffs up. Because it wants to go forward, but I'm pulling it back, and it makes it really, really stand up. I've done this multiple occasions, and it works quite well. So, yeah. Also, a little tip of advice. Here's a head that is still a work in progress. Ironically, there's no glue on this. It's all just sewn, and I have to get this done. So yeah. Also, it looks sloppy because I'm trying to mimic my second fursuit head that I made in 2016. So yeah. But what I would do is if I had a liner in here, which I use fleece felt, usually fleece, but if I have to use felt, I will. And I would line this up. And I would cut what would need cut, and then I would sew it to the mouth liner. So yeah. Anyway, I hope that helped at least a little bit. I know that I haven't been posting much lately, and I should probably do that, but I've just been busy with stuff. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope this helped. I can do a live sewing tutorial. Well, not a live because, you know, YouTube hates me. I will do a sewing tutorial if asked. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye.